Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to demonstrate for you this little gadget I got. What this is a little coffee travel. It's like a French press pour over, but it uses fresh coffee grounds, which I tend to like. They usually taste a lot fresher. But what I'm going to do, I have it separated now. It comes in 4 pieces. So you get these 2 little cute cups that come with it. And then when it's together, I sort of flip this for you. So that fits inside of there. And then you have this section that fits over it. And then you have this one that fits over this. And then that all screws together into one little area, and that's how you can travel with it. So that all screws together. The nice part is once you can take this off and use these little cups, and then your grinder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw these in. Move this here. So you can see how this part is separated now. This top part you open, and then that's your crank, and you can only crank it clockwise. This little top here slides off, so that way you can put your your coffee beans inside of there. So I'm going to grab some coffee beans and sort of show you. So I have different coffee beans. Right in this, I'm going to be using the Starbucks coffee green coffee beans today. This is the breakfast blend. But you just take this coffee beans, and then I learned, got me spilling them everywhere. I have a little scooper here that I just put my coffee beans in. And I've been using this for a couple days to try it out, just to see how it works. I did use it with one of the little cups. So if you're on the go and you just want a little bit of coffee, then you can use the little cups. Again, it comes with 2 of them. And again, so with the coffee beans in there, that's what that looks like. I fill it right there to the top. And then that way you just slide the little top back on there, and then you just grind them. So there's a little opening that you can see right there. So that's how you can tell when all of your coffee beans are actually ground up. Here's what it's going to do. The coffee beans are going to grind. And depending on how many you put in there, so it depends on if you want your coffee strong, if you want your coffee weak. It just takes a little bit of grinding and stuff here. Pretty easy. It's not like I'm struggling or anything. And again, because I filled it up with coffee beans, so it may take you a little longer. One of the other things you want to know is they don't tell you that, but this little metal thing looks like a little screw here on top. You can turn that, and it'll make your coffee either coarser or fine. So that's how you would adjust how you're going to be grinding your coffee beans, whether or not you like a fine or if you like a coarse one. I tend to make mine not too fine, a little coarse, so that way I'm not getting grinds or anything inside my coffee, and it flows through a little bit better when I'm doing the pour over. So, a couple more cranks and everything here. Speed this part up, just so you don't have to sit there and listen to me crank and crank and crank. But you can see a little it. So you can see a couple more beans in there. So I'm going to go ahead and crank a little bit more here. Almost done. So I don't see any more beans inside that little opening. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this part from here. And then as you can see the coffee grounds inside of there. So it's about halfway full, so this slides out. So now you have your separate cup and you have your coffee grounds. So this is what you're going to use for your pour over. So again, I like mine a little bit coarser. So this is what I used. And the trick that I did find out, these little openings, let me shut that down. This opens up these little legs and it sits right on top of your cup. So that way your pour over is just right there. What I have found out, if I'm at home and I want to try this out, I do have an electric coffee grinder at home, but if I'm at home and I want to just use a regular cup, depending on the size of your cup, these open up and it actually fits on top of a regular cup. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So you can see it sitting on top of the regular cup. Alright, so you can see the little legs, how they're sitting on top of my regular coffee mug. You can see the coffee inside there. And then I'm going to get my hot water. I already warmed it up with my electric kettle. And just going to literally do a pour over. And then that's how you can see it dripping inside the cup. Oh, and it smells so good. Again, I love coffee beans, so I usually use coffee beans when I'm at home. And then I have a Keurig that I'll use the K-Cups with when I'm on the go, if I want something quick. But when I'm off, like today, I'm not in a hurry, I'll just use the pour over. I have a French press also, but I got this little gadget for my camper. So I figured I'd try it out and let everybody else know and see how it actually works. So again, depending on how much coffee that you want, as to how much water you're going to put in there. Since I was using a bigger mug, that's why I decided to fill the coffee beans to the top. And then I'm just going to pour until that coffee is filled. So I hope this helped everyone. Again, neat little gadget. It seems to be working fine. So like I said, this is, I think, like the third day that I've used it. And I did get this off of Amazon. It was like 19 bucks. So pretty cute. And then you just wash everything out when you're done with it. So that was simple, and you have coffee in like 5 or 10 minutes. So thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Please like and subscribe.